It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Looking to throw right away. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
This is second and 6 coming up. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw now. Caught by the open man. Free inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Shut up! Hawk 70.
From the red zone on first. He has it at the 5! Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. And stop made by Donovan Ezaraku.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Looking to throw here. He's got Devontae Smith. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play straight ahead. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This will be a 44-yard look. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Keely Ringo on the coverage.
Back now, pressure coming. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Go! 60.
Here's the run back on the handoff. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running right, it's Barkley. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Let's go now. Go, 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 go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Toss play to Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Mason will try this one at the gut. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
No frills, nothing fake. That was just a good old offensive line, dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go, set. Night Bronco waiting.
There's a dive up the middle. Solid gain on that play drop. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut out left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42.
Hey, check that, go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Will Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go! 6, ready.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Lion! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Let's go!
Another run for Mason. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T.
Hold the ready!
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now!
Running once more with Mason. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go! Bronco 80!
They're going play action. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Bruce, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing again on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action on first down. He's still going at the 30. Shoots away from one. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. I'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He tucks, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They'll come out throwing. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Set.
start passing. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, we're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 6.
Sending him on the dive. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. A give to Mason. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, a run with Barkley. We'll cobble together a yard there. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here on 1st down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Design quarterback run here. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the toss, here's Mason. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They turn to Mason on 3rd down. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, set.
They work against the blitz. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Well, 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided game. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. And I'll give it to Mason. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Another carry for it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mason gets it on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now here he goes on the boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Running right, it's Barkley. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ready, break. Wait.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone on 1st. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's drawing up for him. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.